Guys, Fitz was saying that last play of the game, you actually called the play. Is that true?
I mean, we were talking about what we want to do there, and he was talking about maybe possibly blitzing, but I think we told him, we were like, yeah, let's go straight, and we know we can get there. So that's what happened. We think we had a lot of confidence in our group up front, and we made it happen. So.
What was it like singing the fight song with the fans when the snowballs were?
That was pretty cool. Camp Randall's a fun place to play, so we enjoyed playing in this college environment, and we got the win. So it's a tough place to get a win here. So for our seniors to get a win here, it's huge just for the team and for our legacy.
You guys forced a bunch of turnovers, including a couple of picks, but only able to capitalize on a pair of those. Is that at all frustrating for the defense to see that as the game goes on, it just keeps going back and forth, it seems?
For defense, our job is to make sure they don't score, and for offense, it's their job to score. So we can't intermix jobs, and we got to be able to trust our guys that they'll get the job done. And at times we struggle today on offense, but that's fine. I mean, everything's good, especially when you win, so it's nothing to complain about.
Talk about coming up with 5 turnovers in a game like this that was going to be a tight defensive game.
It was a challenge by our coaches, and they told us we need to attack the ball a lot more. That was one of our keys to this game, was to attack the ball. And we took that mentality from pregame all the way through the game, and we were able to successfully do that.
Your thoughts on the one you touched on the reversal on the calls? Did you have any clue what was going on there?
No, we were just playing football. I think it's one of the foundations of our program is responding to adversity, and we got hit by adversity right there, so we came back strong, and just we knew we'd have an opportunity to make a play there, and we did. So just proud of our guys.
Both of you guys, there's been a lot of talk about Wisconsin's defense, leading the country in scoring defense. Did you guys kind of take that personally to say, hey, we're pretty good too?
I think so. Halfway through the game, we knew it would be a defensive game, and we just knew that we thought the best defense would win the game or for the team. So I think that's what happened today, and it was just a great game and fun to be a part of.
Yeah, it was awesome. You got guys like Dean and CJ and Lanny, those that hold down the front, man. It makes our job a hell of a lot easier. So we just wanted to prove to Wisconsin, the rest of the Big Ten and the nation, that we're a great defense, and I think we got that done today.
Talk about, you haven't overwhelmed people the last 4 games, but you're finding ways every week. Just talk about how that's come about and what kind of feelings that brings out in you guys.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the fourth quarter. That's been a huge part of our success this year, just finishing games and having that competitive edge in the last few minutes of the game. So I think as a defensive line, we can say affecting the quarterback is a big part of that. So when you affect the quarterback in the fourth quarter and it's a close game, it's a tough for your opponent to win the game.
You too, Anthony. Is there kind of a confidence?
It's great. Like Dean said, if we can get to the quarterback, we make the job a lot easier on the back guys. So, and those guys are great anyway. So even if we can't get there, they'll cover them. So it's just us working as a cohesive unit will achieve all our goals.
What was so effective about pass rush today? You guys got 5 sacks and you were in close a lot more.
I think first half we started off blitzing a lot, and we were getting home there. In the second half, we went just straight more, and we got there also. So I think it's a combination of being aggressive and mixing it up on them and giving them different schemes, and it was effective all game long.
You guys feel like you're, as the season's wearing down, getting better, and obviously everybody's got nicks and bruises at this time of year, but you feel like you're gelling at the right time?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's great, especially as a defense. We're starting to pick it up, get back to our foundation in the first 5 games. We had a little stumble with the next 2, but after that we've been getting back to what we've been taught, and then just fundamentals. And as the season goes along, everybody has a ton of film on you, so it's a point of emphasis on execution. I think we got that done today as well.
Any further questions for these gentlemen?
Yeah, Deonte, on the play before the second to last play, on the sack that you recorded, what did you see on that play, and did you know that you forced Stavi out of the game at that point?
I didn't know Stavi came out until we got to the locker room and something happened to him. I just thought they put somebody else in. But honestly, with a quarterback who's a great pocket passer, you got to get him to move his feet a little bit. So I made an inside move, and he hesitated, and I was able to get a grab on him. But again, you can't rush on the outside without great interior linemen. So shout out to the D tackles. They don't get love, so I'll always shout them out.
All right, thank you very much. We'll have Anthony Walker and Justin Jackson shortly.
Both you guys just describe your emotions, some of the roller coaster emotions toward the end of the game where it looked like they were going to forge ahead there? What was going through your mind?
Yeah, it was a big swing of emotions, but I knew as soon as they called them down to one, with the great defense we have, led by this guy right here, I knew that we were going to get stopped, and then we got the sack, and at that point we were just sitting on the bench, locking arms, and just hoping, praying that they would get a stop, and they did, like I expected them to.
I think it was just, I knew our defensive line, they really came to play today and dominated up front, and what a way for them to end the game with a big sack like that, and just take some time off the clock, and just a great team win. I saw it was a great team win. Offense, defense, special teams all made plays today.
Justin, how do you feel after carrying the ball 35 times?
I feel fine right now, but we'll see the next 3 or 4 days. But you just gotta do what you gotta do to win. So,
What's the feeling like sitting here at 9 wins and having a lot of your goals in place for these last couple?
Yeah, we had a big plan from the beginning of the season, and we still taking it one game at a time. You can't get to a certain amount of wins without winning one. So the goal is to go 1-0 every week, and I think we were able to do that today. And we have to get ready for another big test next week because Big Ten, there's no easy games.
Justin, was it frustrating for the offense? You got set up with those 5 turnovers and failed to capitalize a bunch of times. What was that like?
yeah, it's real frustrating, but can't put it on anyone but us. So, we just gotta look inward, and we have a great defense, and we got great special teams setting us up with great field position, and they're getting turnovers, and we gotta capitalize. We know that. We're pretty disappointed with the way we played in the second half, but it's always nice to learn from a win. So we gotta do a lot of things to improve going into Illinois.
What was it like out there? I mean, it seemed like, sort of a lot colder than you've played all year, and that's a big physical kind of a team. What was the emotions like on that field?
It was a great day for football. I never experienced anything like this being all the way from Miami, Florida. So just my first time being out there and actually seeing snow this morning, I was like, it's my first experience to play in something like this. And Coach Fitz and Coach Hank said, embrace it. Just embrace the day, embrace the moment, and just make plays, fly around. And we knew it was going to be a tough battle. They're a physical team. They're great team. So we knew we had to come to play, and I think we were able to make one more play, come out with the win.
Anthony, you had a pick. You guys were playing really well on defense, and yet Stavi still comes over with over 200 yards passing. Is that at all surprising? You guys looking at it after the game, he still seemed to sneak a couple in there?
Not at all. I mean, he's a great quarterback, and they're a great team. We were able to limit them, and that was the biggest thing. You can't stop anybody in the Big Ten. That's just, you can't do that. You have to just try to limit them as much as possible and, create turnovers, and that was what we were trying to do. And, he made some plays, and we were just able to make one more down the stretch.
Have you played in Soldier Field? How familiar are you with Soldier Field? What's that going to be like?
Yeah, I've been there a few times, obviously being from Chicago, but I've never played there, so it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. Excuse me. To play in NFL Stadium was pretty cool. Obviously been there in the stands before, so we're all really looking forward to it, and to be able to play a team like Illinois, a team that came in our house and beat us last year, we're going to be really motivated trying to get to 10 wins next week.
But it seemed like the fans were pretty rowdy. They were throwing snowballs at cheerleaders and stuff. Were you guys getting any of that on the sideline?
Yeah, I got hit with one on the field. So that guy's got a great arm. But it's always fun to play in an environment like this, and it's always nice to hear a silent crowd when you win the game. I guess they were booing, so it wasn't really that silent. But it's always nice to come in on a road win or a road environment like this and get a win. So we're pretty happy.
What was that post game when you got together with some of the Badger? What was going on there?
We know we usually end the game win or loss with a prayer, and some of their guys wanted to pray with us, which we respect at all times, age game. So they just wanted to come in and get a prayer with us.